Hello, my name is Stuart Baker. I am the Executive Director for the Nevada City Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here today with Wendy Ermshar, who is a planning commissioner and a business owner in the downtown who owns the Fur Traders. And she's going to talk to you about the steps that are needed to set up a business successfully in Nevada City. So Wendy, tell us, what steps did you take when you started your business? What was it, 2 years ago at this point?
Coming up on 2 years.
Nice.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you. Yes, there is a lot to navigate, but there are abundant resources and help. The first thing to do is to reach out to our city planner, and she is available through the website, which is nevadacityca.gov. So you can reach out and make an appointment with our current planner. Her name's Lisa, but hopefully this video lives on for many more new business owners. She can help give you an overview of the resources that are available on the website and generally how the process unfolds as you get closer and closer to your opening date. Another consideration is also what are the state, federal, and county requirements for your business. There's a website that's for My Nevada County. The URL is nevadacountyca.gov. And if you go to the economic development section of that website, it will put you in reach of not only the county regulations, things like if your business has a fictitious business name, also known as a DBA, you can apply for that there, but it will also route you back to the state resources. That might include entity formation if you have an LLC or a corporation or what have you.
And how about business license? Because I know that's one we get a question about all the time. Like, where do I get my business license? They come to us and we're like, no, not here.
Not here. You get your business license with the city of Nevada City. And that is true for any type of business, whether you're a restaurant, whether you are a retail location like myself, you could be probably a consulting firm, a cannabis business. It even means if you're a street vendor. So we have a lot of beautiful events throughout the year where people are selling things, and they are also required to have a business license. So simple application through the city website for your business license. Other considerations when you're opening your business is what to do with waste. So depending on the type of business you have, if you're a restaurant, you have a lot of daily waste. I have very seasonal waste, lots of cardboard and recycling. And so the provider for that service is called Waste Management. And every merchant is responsible for their individual waste. And so we have collection once a week, and it's really important for the aggregate, appeal and odor of town, that those things are managed very responsibly. So you want to set up waste management service, figure out where to keep, your containers, and making sure they're put out late at night and then restored interior out of sight early in the morning.
And how about the Planning Commission? Since you are currently a commissioner, how would I, as a new business, interface with you and the commission? When would it come up, and when do I need to understand what I need to do?
Yeah, so the Planning Commission, and there's another video that will help walk you through specifically navigating and preparing for those meetings, but the Planning Commission meetings are held once per month, and what the body does, it is a volunteer appointed position with the city that essentially just interprets the standing ordinances that have been put in place by City Council at the influence of the community. And so once a month we review anything from conditional use permits to exterior paint choices for our residents, and also including what signage would look like for a business in the historic district as well as in the Seven Hills districts. So there's different criteria for that, but again, you'd be working with the city planner to prepare your application in advance of the meeting that happens once per month.
So if I want to paint my building, if I want to get a new sign, if I want to add an addition, I would eventually come before the Planning Commission and make sure I'm doing it in all the ways that are appropriate for the historic ordinance for the downtown at least. Now, Seven Hills is different, obviously, so maybe just quickly explain the difference between downtown and Seven Hills as far as things go before we wrap up our initial video here.
Yeah, so it's the intention of our long-term strategic plan and the community that we develop in a way that creates cohesion and community and prosperity for all segments of our community. So there are specific zoning plans in place, and it's important then that establishments are congruent with that vision. Also some aesthetic preferences, again, really just trying to reflect cohesion in the community. So loosely that exists throughout the city, much more stringently in the historic district. So in the late 60s, there was this kind of prophetic visionary group of citizens that realized the value of this great historic architecture that we have. And so there's a lot more regulation on maintaining a mother lode aesthetic to the exterior of the buildings here, both residential and commercial. And so there's more governance on paint choices, font choices, whether signs are illuminated or likely not. And so all of that's spelled out clearly on the historical ordinance, which is again available at nevadacity.ca.gov.
Perfect. Excellent. Well, good. Any final tips for starting a business from your personal experience?
Oh boy.
Maybe relying on your neighbors, others.
I would say there's such a wealth of experience in this community. It's really cool to see that some of these keystone businesses that have been here for decades and serve generations of locals and visitors alike, they're still here. My particular business is an example of one that was established for almost 45 years, and then finally the original owners wanted to retire, and I was like, we can't lose it, so I took the baton. But there's others in the same boat where folks maybe even worked there before they bought the store and are now the proprietors of a place where they were once the employees. So certainly reach out to neighbors, participate in, some market research is just shopping. Go see what your neighbors carry, ask questions, visit the farmers market, attend planning commission meetings in advance. Those are public and accessible to anyone who wants to show up. So.
And merchant meetings too.
And merchant meetings with the Chamber of Commerce. Join the Chamber.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Wendy, thank you very much. And that was a really great summary of how to get a business started in Nevada City. And we'll go from there. Thank you very much for watching.